perfect example of
Yeah.
how this has really impacted my patients' lives. I had a gentleman, probably in his upper 50s. Um, he showed up to the clinic to see me, and very healthy lifestyle, great, was not overweight, was eating healthy. He was an herbalist,
Oh,
just super fantastic person.
yeah.
He was, his cholesterol numbers looked really good,
Yeah.
but he mentioned at the end that, I get a little bit of chest pain or a little bit of
Every
a
once in a while.
pressure when I exercise a little bit. And I'm going, tell me more about that.
Yeah, please.
And
At
he's
right at
like,
the end.
yeah,
By the way, I'm really
yeah.
healthy and
I'm like, okay, let's talk more about that because
yeah.
that doesn't sound normal. And
Yeah.
he's like, I think it's just indigestion, and, I think us typical guys is kind of brush off that stuff. And,
Yeah.
and when he said that, I was like, I'm not feeling too good about that. I know,
Yeah.
this gentleman did have a family history. Um, and, who knows what happened earlier in his life.
Absolutely.
So I said, let's just be safe. And
Healthy doesn't mean they were healthy
right.
the whole time. And there's still stuff you have to undo from previous
Yeah.
habits in life.
Yep. And there's genetic factors too that are completely out of our control,
Yeah.
right? So this gentleman, we decided, okay, let's do a Cleerly scan. I also had a good relationship with a cardiologist in town that really helped too
Yeah.
to sort of push this along. But so I did a Cleerly scan. As soon as I got the results, the cardiologist called me because he looked at him too.
Yeah.
He had access to that through this Cleerly center, and he's like, "Did you see this Cleerly scan?" I'm like, "Not yet. I'm just about to."
Yeah.
He's like, "This gentleman has almost 100% blockage, about 90% blockage in his
Oh, I just
one
got
of his
chills.
arteries." And then he also noticed there was actually 2 blockages at the end. And he's like, this guy was a ticking time bomb. And
That's kind of what that's like the widowmaker kind of like that's the stuff that happens.
yeah, so he had about a 75% blockage in the LAD, and then he had a like 90% blockage in his circumflex artery, which these are just arteries of the heart. Your heart needs blood too. So
Yeah.
when they don't get perfused, you can end up getting those chest pains because your heart's just kind of,
Yeah.
okay, I need some blood. So this was just an eye-opening experience for me because he didn't meet all the criteria
Yeah.
for the modifiable risk factors. He was doing really well,
Yeah.
but yet he was this close to going for a hike in the woods
Yeah.
and
And
not coming home.
uh,
You know,
oh, more chills, more
so
chills.
this was the cool story. This even cooler part of the story is he comes to me about 4 to 6 weeks status post, right after his stents
Yeah.
were placed. He had 2 stents within about a day or two. He already had stents in and was treated and
Yeah.
feeling wonderful. No longer having chest pain. He came and saw me after about 4 to 6 weeks after, and
Yeah.
he's just like, "Can I just give you a hug?" And I was like, "Why?
Absolutely.
I didn't do anything. The cardiologist fixed you." He's like, "Yeah, but you ordered the Cleerly scan, and this was a game changer for me." And this is the cool part. His kids, his adult kids, wanted to go. They want to go on a hike every year,
Yeah.
and this is a huge, long. I don't remember how many miles, but
Yeah.
a large
It's an
number of miles.
aggressive.
It's
Yeah.
very aggressive. And that year, and he had mentioned that, hey, they told me they canceled. They had to cancel this year.
Wow.
And he's like, "Mike, I don't think I would have survived if I went into this hike
Yeah.
with this stuff going on."
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
We don't know, but
but I'm glad we didn't play that game.
yeah, it's not a game you want to play.
Right.
Not in this case, right?
And